Oh, wow. Generally pretty small nerfs. So they reduced Finn's weight to 51 down from 55. Hold up. Listen, guys, I might be wrong on this one, but did they not nerf his weight before? PFG, come on, man. Listen, come on, dude. Come on. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit pathetic. I can't even lie. I can't even sit here and lie. I'm sure this is a typo, but like, come on. Yo, what's up, guys? It's lostgriff, and you guys know the usual routine. You know, unedited, just recording this off base reaction, my opinions on the you know, the current state of the game with this new update. You guys know I've been making a little bit more variety content recently. I've been trying to make, you know, some more different stuff. So it's a little bit, you know, weird to have me back on Multiversus, but of course, I still love Multiversus and I still want to create content for it. It's really just like a matter of like, you know, having the motivation to and wanting to. Like, I just haven't been on Multiverse as much, so I'm sorry I haven't been making much content, but I will be coming back, obviously. I'm not going to quit. I will make it explicitly known if I'm going to quit the game. Like, saying, like, obviously making a video, I'm going to quit or something, but, like, right now, I don't want to quit the game. I'm just stepping away from it for a little bit of time, making some stuff I've been passionate about. So, anyway, I just want to make a quick announcement here, but anyway, let's just head on with the patch notes. Now, obviously, you know, it's been a while since we got our last patch notes. If we scroll all the way down here, I'm not going to look at whatever is here, but it's been, what, a month now? Yeah, 12/13. So it's been a month. So the game has been untouched for a month. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what they added during the break as well as just in general. Okay, so Happy New Year, we're back, and double battle pass XP is on this patch. So if you guys want to grind out, definitely a good time to do so. Okay, so we got a new tree fort single plat. So this has actually been wanted for a long time. People did not like the double platform setup that they had for tree fort, and I heavily agree. Great changes, just want to say, and if it's actually night mode, I'm so hype. Like, Tree Fort night mode is gonna be such a vibe, and I'm excited to play on that map. Because honestly, this looks good. Like, even for once, I'd like this map, because it's small, and still has the same, like, you know, charm that the normal Tree Fort does. So, definitely a cool map, really happy about that. So, look, now they have the new improved 2v2 single platform map, lumping bun punching space. Okay. All right, guys. Look forward to Tree Fort 1 platform and all four player based queues and custom matches starting today. So starting today, that's coming out. Awesome. Scooby's Mansion Roofless has a brand spanking new coat of paint, and things are about to get a whole lot spookier. Check out new look Scooby's Mansion Roofless and queues and custom matches starting today. Happy New Fears. Lord, okay. So they just added a new look to the Roofless Scooby's Mansion, so no problem with that whatsoever. It's pretty cool. Lunar New Year, so Lunar New Year event. Join as we celebrate the Year of the Rabbit. That's really cool. Join us for 14 days of login rewards for the Lunar New Year. And then they made some custom or some new skins. Okay, so they have these 4 new icons. Personally, I really like the first and second one. I might be using one of them. I really like that, not gonna lie. So pretty sick new changes and stuff. And then wait. Okay, yeah, so these are 3,000 gold. I'll probably wear the first or second one. Those are both really cool. I love what they did with Rain. That better not be a new Rain Dog skin, bro. That better not be a new Rain Dog skin, bro. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me right now, bro. Come on. But yeah, new, is this, I'm assuming this is a banner? Really sick banner. I fuck with that. Really cool. And god damn, of course. Lunar Rabbit ring out. Cool ring out. Definitely excited to see it in game. And here it is. They made a new goddamn Rain Dog skin because we needed one, you guys. We needed one. I can't even like act like I'm mad because like I do secondary Rain Dog, but like, come on, guys. You guys really gotta work on like the diversity with skins. Like, Rain Dog really does not need it, especially because like I know it's their mascot, but like he's one of the least played characters. Like he's definitely in like the bottom 8 least played characters. So like the fact they're making all these skins and like making their artists make Rain Dog skins, and I guarantee they're not even doing that well. It's like yikes. You know what I mean? But whatever. Regardless, plus I feel like people who main Rain Dog already picked their skin that they like the most, so you know they kind of have a lot to choose from. So cool, 2 new maps. Definitely maps is a big thing people have been talking about with this game, that they really want to be, you know, more diverse. So never a problem with that. And plus the fact that they removed like this is a rework instead of like keeping the old one, that'll just make 2v2 so much more enjoyable. So just great change overall. Just want to say that. Okay, so oh wow, okay. Fix an issue where applying armor from multiple sources would incorrectly time out the armor early. Okay, so increase the knockback multiplier when players are at a specific damage threshold. So 115 plus damage results in an increased multiplier of 1.05 to 1.5. So it'll be kind of noticeable. Like, that won't be that noticeable. Like, maybe someone will die 1 or 2% earlier. So that's not a big deal. This is pretty impactful, though. That means someone will die, like, 10% earlier. Wait. Never mind, I was wrong. I read that as 1.225 instead of 1.1. I was like, now this is still not that big of an impact. 1.25. Okay, so just small. Like, it's not that big of a change. Like, you might notice someone dying a few percent earlier, but, like, realistically, a good change. I will say a good change, but realistically, like, you know, realistically, it's not that big, gonna make that big of an impact. So I'll say that. Enemies that are affected by the shock debuff no longer take additional ticks of damage with not suffering knockback. So just a small things. People probably like look over this, but this is definitely a big change to Black Adam. Probably going to lower his overall damage output by quite a bit. I'm mostly looking for the Finn nerfs here. I know I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to see massive Arya nerfs. I'm going to see massive Finn nerfs. I'm going to see massive Batman nerfs. So that's what I'm expecting. So if Arya and Batman are getting nerfed hard here, I'm hoping Finn's up next. Because I mean, obviously people have been complaining about Finn like crazy. So we'll see. So the fix a bug with her disguise. So just a bug fix with Arya. So air up attack. So up air, they just did a bug fix with two frames of Weedle with flag to needle strike. Wow. 2 frame, definitely not noticeable, but I guess cool. Just the hitbox of an aerial slash that no longer ends behind Arya. So Sarah has a more fair hitbox. I hope that's actually gonna, you know, like be in the game. If not, it'll be kind of sad. Ground up attack, so I'm assuming that's her little, like, you know, where she swings kind of like a half circle upwards. 4 frames of whiff lag, totally cool with that. Increase whiff lag with jab 1 by 4 additional frames, so nobody has a problem with that. But again, a bunch of good, like, quality of life, fair nerfs to Arya. I don't think anybody's gonna have a problem with that. So that's pretty cool. Fix a bug that will prevent clear the air from canceling into other attacks on hit. Okay. Explosion moved on to be centered on Batman instead of the grapple hook. This explosion now triggers after Batman arrives at the destination instead of after a fixed delay time. So they made his precision grapple more like impact hitbox instead of like the little mark. So essentially, whenever you go faster, 1/3 faster actually, which is kind of crazy. Or wait, no. Wait, am I dumb? Would that be 50% faster? Yeah, 50% faster. So yeah, so you go 50% faster while reeling yourself in, but your hitbox is now on your grapple itself, which in my opinion is how it's supposed to work. I'm cool with that, and I think that's a fair change, honestly. So increased aerial battering started by 7 frames with the bat. So wow, it's a pretty big nerf, but I'm cool with that. So they added 5 frames of startup on batarang throw, 4 frames of end lag can be removed with the hit of the batarang. Okay. So there's end lag at the end of batarang, but if you hit him with it, then it's removed. I'm totally cool with that. That's a smart change. I don't mind them doing that. Batarang pickup returns 9.45 seconds down from... Okay, so again, a small nerf to cool down. Totally cool with that. Again, Batman players out there, you guys should not be that upset by this. Like, a lot of you guys, are, like, at this point, it's starting to get good enough to where you're not really rang crutched anymore. So just normal rang nerfs, or I don't have any problem with that, especially considering a character is so fast and so good at bruising, shouldn't like be able to just casually zone people out like that. So again, no problem with this. His ground slide can now combo into any other attack on hit instead of his only down attack too. Okay. So his down attack now has more combo routes. Totally cool with that. Again, I don't mind nerfing his rang to give him more combo routes. Like, I've never had a problem with Batman's combo game being good. I think his batarang is the problem because it just gives him too much utility. Kind of like how Gem gives too much utility to Finn while he has so many good bruising skills. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I personally think about him. So them nerfing rang and making him more bruiser based that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Especially if they wanted to be a bruiser. Anyway, I'll head on. I'm sorry about that. So I just wanted to nerf Black Adam a lot. I won't even lie, I haven't been playing against that many Black Adams. Like, I don't really have the Black Adam matchup knowledge super well, so I can't give like a bunch of knowledge on how this is going to affect his gameplay. And again, I don't really know how to play him at that much in general. So these nerfs or buffs are going to be very interesting. So he shrunk the hitbox on the arc lightning by 25%. I'm cool with that. But doesn't do much damage. Also extremely safe. So they just wanted to make his combo routes a little bit more honest. I'm cool with that. You know what? Here's what I've decided. I'm only gonna read his ground up attack because I know how that move works, and I'm gonna let you guys read this on your own and make your own decision because I'm gonna be completely honest here with my opinion. I don't think I have like a good enough opinion on Black Adam since I don't know how to play him. So I will leave this to you guys to leave your opinion on it. Everything else though, I will be able to go over. I need to learn personally more about Black Adam and his combo game so I understand how the nerf properly hits him, because I don't want to spread false information about what's a bad or good nerf. But I'll just read this move because it looks like they did a lot to this move in specific. I know his ground up attack was one of his biggest combo routes, so I'm interested to see how this affects him. So 14 frames of recovery on whiff. Wow. That's a lot. That's harder than almost anything. Shrink the hitbox. Reduce the amount of hits from 3 down from 4. Wow, they really wanted to nerf him. So that's a big nerf. His overall ground up attack is just a lot weaker. So still probably a great move though. So Finn, I'm curious about this one. Oh wow. Generally pretty small nerfs. Okay. So they reduced Finn's weight to 51 down from 55. Hold up. Listen, guys, I might be wrong on this one, but did they not nerf his weight before? PFG, come on, man. Listen, come on, dude. Come on. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit pathetic. I can't even lie. I can't even sit here and lie. I'm sure this is a typo, but like, come on. Come on, dude. Really? So his weight is 50. What? So his weight is 49 previously, and now it's 51, down from 55. What? Maybe they shadow nerf. Maybe they shadow buffed him, and then they shadow nerfed him. Or sorry, maybe they shadow buffed him, and now they're nerfing him again. I have no idea. This makes no sense. It was air down attack, so his dare. Oh. Shifted the active frames on Finn's ground shot by 2 frames. And adjust the hitbox in order to better align with the swords. So they might have just fixed his dare and make it less like hitting above him, which honestly is a totally valid change. I've been saying I don't like that very much. And his ground down attack. It's called low blow, bro. Okay. They removed the hitbox on his hand, so they made the hitbox on the down attack smaller. Okay. So this is his up tilt. So this is actually a big move they needed to touch on, so I'm excited about this one. Delayed jump and dodge cancel at the start of Slasher by 5 frames. So this just makes the start of his... So delayed jump and dodge cancel... So he's committed to it for at least 5 frames. 5 more frames. Okay. Active frames now start 1 frame later and end 2 frames earlier. Okay, so just some basic changes to his up tilt. His dare is more in line, and I don't know what the hell this weight change means. I'm a little bit upset about it. Not gonna lie, this is a very amateur mistake on PFG's part. So I'd hope they realize either this is a complete mistake or something. I don't know. Regardless, though, I think this is worth talking about temporarily. But I just want to say, like, I think people have said overall there's been a lot. The reason why there's a lot of stuff being shadow nerfed and shadow buffed is because there may be some unclear communication at times. So a lot of them may be working on separate things and forget to annotate it or forget to like write it down to be put in the patch notes. But like if PFG is watching this, a really a greater way to be doing it is, let's say you're a worker, right? And I'm assuming there's some people that work on bug fixes or work on balance changes that may forget to like write it down somewhere. But I think you guys should really start like keeping your own personal like Google Doc or your own notes or something to where you can be like, oh, you know, today I fixed Garnet's hitbox, or today I made Finn's sword have a slightly smaller hitbox, or I made it have a few more frames of whiff lag or something, right? So then realistically, you'd be able to like write these things down and track them so that later on you can put them in the patch notes. So it's a lot less confusing. There's a lot less people who end up like, oh shit, what is this shadow nerf? Why is my character gutted? Kind of like they did with Morty. In fact, I'm really excited for the Morty rework this patch. I really hope it's coming out this patch. So we'll have to see about that. But anyway, something I wanted to talk about. Definitely a big issue right now is these shadow changes. So hopefully that goes away in the future. As we can all look at these changes a lot more objectively. Honestly, like we got to be able to know what the exact changes are, and then like, you know, criticize them on a patch notes, you know, standard. So we at least have a better chance to just kind of understand what's going on with each patch. Regardless, let's just go on with Garnet. So the updated electric groove to have more chance to apply rhythm. Perk text was incorrect. So they just changed her signature perk. Perfect. Air up special. So her rising got so her T-pose. So there's more of a vacuum knockback on her T-pose. It should allow Garnet to see greater consistency on the first hit of this movement. Allowed it. Okay, so a good change for sure. Her electrical zone explosion now applies additional stacks of shock. Totally fine. Just gives her more map control. Fix a bug with stronger than used bubbles will be too large on certain projectiles. I mean, okay. And then her ground down attack now counts better for the Z-axis. I don't know what that means, but regardless, interesting. Fix a bug where Gizmo could fall through the map if he got knocked back if he was an attached to an ally. Never seen that glitch, but I'm sure team players are happy about that. Developers note, we know that Harley's camping and zoning behind her Jack-in-the-Box is not fun to play against. We wanted to address this by reducing the availability of her Jack-in-the-Box. In order to balance out these changes, we're allowing her to explore new offensive combo routes through the ability to cancel out of her slide, which as a means to encourage Harley to be more offensive and add a layer of additional skill expression of the character. Again, I don't mind slide cancels as a combo route. I think it's cool, and I think it's cool on Batman. And honestly, the camping Jack-in-the-Box shit is stupid, so giving her some more combo methods is totally fine, in my opinion. Her side special now has 8 more frames of whiff lag. I'm cool with that, honestly. Her side special is really spammy and annoying. Fix an issue where Whack-in-the-Box cannot be blocked by projectile blocking effects. Whack-in-the-Box cannot be... So I think now Finn's side special should work against Jack-in-the-Box, which I'm cool with. The cooldown is doubled. Wow. And they reduced it by 4 seconds. Dude, this is my patch. This is my patch. Bro, holy... Dude, this is my patch. They finally did it, dude. They finally nerfed a lot of her spammable moves. Down special is heavily nerfed. 21 frames of boxing ringer. Dude, I love this game. I love you guys, PFG. You guys are amazing, dude. This down air was so stupid. I'm so glad it got nerfed, bro. Okay, so 3 frames of whiff lag to slider, but it combos 6 frames earlier, which is amazing. Again, no nair nerfs, but again, the other things that got nerfed and everything, I think this should make Harley a lot more in line. Nerfing Dare and making her more like rushdown archetype and making her more combo archetype. Perfect change, man. This is exactly what she needed. Overall, I will say, if you're a Harley player and you actually have a problem with this like change, like you're very delusional. I can promise you, from someone who's played against a million gajillion Harleys, that like, as much as I believe Finn maybe could have got more nerfs, like this has been needed for a long time with Harley. So, and I know it won't affect her teams that much, considering the fact that she can still kill vertically really hard. So I don't think this nerf is too much. I think it's totally valid. Iron Giant got a change. Jake, whew, of course, 1 nerf. How could we over nerf Jake, the character that dominates 1s and 2s? How could we dare do that? Regardless, so added 5 additional frames for commitment before Jake's able to dodge cancel. Okay, so his up attack has more whiff lag and overall has more commitment in the first place. So cool with that. Gives him a little bit. Makes his like, you know, spammable ass up attack a little bit more counter play. So I'm cool with that. When landing, L train dunk, so air side special now. Oh my god, wow, that's crazy. And I love how they put dunk in parentheses. So 16 frames. Good thing Sage quit, dude. He's surely sad reading these patch notes. He's like so yeah, regardless though, it's a big change. 16, that's a lot. Wow. Air side attack, so no basketball. So his Sayer, his little, you know, it reaches his arm out and it's like it's literally like traveling across the country. Like his arm might as well be going from fucking Europe to China. Like this move has a massive hitbox, bro. So remove 1 active frame hit at the end of check-in in order to reduce the linger occurring. 4 frames of whiff lag added to check. Okay, interesting. So air side attack. I'm making sure this is a Sayer. I think this means a Sayer. So again, small nerf to Sayer, no problem with that. His air down special, so one less bounce. So again, some pretty noticeable nerfs to LeBron. Like they're definitely a big hit to LeBron and Harley this patch. I will say that these are definitely the 2 biggest nerfed characters here. If I had to choose. Okay, Morty. So currently Morty's intemporal back save is saving his allies and influencing the outcome of matches a bit too much. We want to prevent a situation where Morty can use save point to save an ally, be wrung out, and then immediately save point upon respawning. As is, we felt this was a way to play too much play against in created circumstances where we're too safe for Morty and another one output. Okay, so They gave him some more combo possibilities, but they nerfed save point. I don't think any Morty players are going to be sitting here like, darn, how could they have done this? No, like every Morty player is reading this like totally fine with it. Like save, I won't even lie to you guys, like very, very, very little characters, in my opinion, should have a save mechanic. Very little. It should be probably one of the, maybe on 1 or 2 characters by the time we hit maybe 40, 50 characters. Like it should be such a niche move, and even then should have heavy eyes on it. So I'm glad they kind of realized that, because I don't think save is a fun thing to deal with. It's not. It's really, really, really annoying in twos, and I don't think it's fun to deal with. So yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. So Morty's grenades are no longer be detonated by light projectiles. That's a great change for his grenades. And they reduce his Morty's grenade ammo down to 2. Interesting. They removed the backup recall. It does not refresh on respawn. Damn. That's a lot of that. That's a crazy change. I can't even lie to you that this is a big nerf to Morty in teams. And honestly, he's really good in teams. I don't have a problem with this as long as they really did buff his kit. So his air down attack got nerfed, so his dare got nerfed. So added 1 frame of whip lag and 1 frame of end lag to arm with the assault. So I mean, I guess it needed it. It's a massive hitbox. So, and it can also cancel much earlier. So having whip lag and end lag on it is fine. Making it a downward angle so it's more comboable off of, totally fine. And then the jab 3 of Morty's hammer Morty hitbox size reduced by 20%. Hitbox size of Plumbus is now 10% more. Barely noticeable, but cool change, I guess. Jab 3 of Morty's. So jab 3 is smaller. I'm honestly cool with that. It's a little bit too big. So I can't even, you know. What about his Sayer? Isn't his Sayer the problem? You couldn't combo off his Sayer really well? Maybe they're making it so Dare is the combo starter? I don't know. Regardless, though, Morty players, we're going to have to see how this affects his character. But in my personal opinion, I'm totally cool with this. I've actually been a big, like, I think this is something that should have been here since the beginning. Less focus on utility, but more focus on comboing since he's a bruiser. So they're adding a lot more stuff to make him a bruiser. So they're removing his save. They removed his, you know, one of his grenades. So, and also made it more impactful. So I don't mind these changes. I think they handled Morty really well here. I'm very happy with how they treated him. Overall, great job, guys. I won't even lie to you. So I will say that. I'm very happy with what they did. Okay. So, ground side special. So you guys know, now I'm kind of a Rain Dog player, so I'm kind of excited for this. So they made Flounce Pounce a grounded side special kill earlier, and Sweet Spot, to 12, up from 4, wait. Oh, so they meant to put, they increased the knockback scaling to 14, up from 12. So I think that was a typo. They meant to have the other way around. And then Flying Chomp's vacuum knockback now changed the, so Flying Chomp's knockback now change the attack first hit in the second. Okay, so you know, the up air is just more consistent, so totally cool with that. Okay, so some Rick changes. Fart bombs will now be destroyed if Rick is knocked back before the fart. Oh wow, so they actually wanted this to be changed. I think Behance is not gonna be very happy about this. I'm not gonna lie, because this was causing a lot of controversy on Twitter. But I mean, I think it could have gone either way. Like, I think it could have gone either way in that, like, I wouldn't mind if it did it, like if it killed even whenever he gets hit. But I also wouldn't mind if it actually worked as it did before. So honestly, them choosing to have it out of the game in terms of like the interaction being unhealthy, I really don't care that much. I think that's fair entirely. It does kind of suck the move's a lot worse now though. So okay, so they fixed Stripe's Wind Tracker. Superman's Frost Breath was leading a very passive play, so they wanted to imagine they changed it somehow. We want to remove the win box element to allow opponents to do an approach option. And they reduced his wave dash distance to 700, so slightly nerfed wave dash. They also lowered his weight a little bit. I'm totally cool with that. And then removed Ice Breath's knockback win box. I don't know what that means, but assuming that just means he has a smaller hitbox. I have no idea on his thing. Okay, so Taz now has removed the projectile trait from Dogpile in order to prevent Squimmy Ones from blocking it. I guess that's fine. And then his ground up attack now has 2 more active frames, so now he can actually kind of juggle people a little bit better. I'm totally cool with that. And then hit a fix to the Tom and Jerry emote, and then 3 more frames of startup to Rocket Mouse. So they were paying attention to the Rocket, you know, concerns. So a little bit more of a startup that I think is pretty fair considering. Fix the okay, so just a Velma bug fix I don't really know much about. You guys can read that. Her down normal attack. So that just means you know, her like circle shield thing around her. And now it matches the hitbox. That's cool. Fix a bug on Defense of the Gods that would trigger Wonder Woman's shield twice before she was hit, so I think it's just a bug fix. Shield of Thunder can no longer destroy Marvin's spaceship. Okay, so my current thoughts on this map, on this overall update. You know, obviously, first of all, the map is awesome. The roofless change looks pretty cool. The lunar event's pretty sick. I honestly think they definitely should have added some more skins this patch, but I'm assuming they have a lot in the work. I will tell you guys right now, PFG, I know there probably is a lot of leaks that were fake back then, but like, I know you guys have a lot of skins on the burner right now, and you guys need to release them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, people low-key want some more skins, bro. So, hey, you guys should definitely, you know, reveal what you guys have in terms of skins. I'm pretty excited for that. So, overall, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Took a little bit to make, but these are my thoughts on the new patch notes. Really good balance changes. Again, things are coming out of order. I really think in the same patch, Harley gets a big nerf. I think Finn should have got a little bit more of a nerf. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if he's shadow nerfed to hell. I wouldn't be surprised if I log on him tomorrow and I can't combo for shit on him anymore, and his Sarah is super laggy, and I wouldn't be surprised. So just take the patch up with a grain of salt, guys. A lot of the time they're inaccurate, unfortunately. So yeah, regardless though, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.